Good afternoon and welcome to the New Hampshire Association of Realtors monthly update. Before we start today, I'd like to take a minute to introduce you to my 2011 President-elect, Mr. John Rice from the Seacoast, who would like to give you a few words.
Hello everyone, my name is John Rice and I am the 2011 President-elect. I'm looking forward to serving you this year and serving with you next year as your President. I encourage you all to get in touch with me with any questions and concerns you might have during the course of the year. And of course, I wish you all the very best in terms of a dynamite selling season this spring. The numbers look very positive thus far, so good luck. And we'll see you in September at the NHAR convention.
Thank you, John. Like John said, we're looking forward to a good selling year. Good news for February, the sales were up 7%, which is very encouraging to us considering we've had a very tough winter. Also year to date, unit sales are up 5%. Again, encouraging considering we had such a tough winter. This is the first time that we've had 2 consecutive years in increases for January and February in 5 years. So that's very good news. Hopefully it'll continue, and spring is just about upon us, and selling season is going to be great. Today was our Board of Directors meeting, the first one we've had for the 2011 season. During this Board of Directors meeting, there were 3 motions. The first motion was basically to accept the changes that the National Association of Realtors recommends to our Code of Ethics. It was in regards to the arbitration manual, and it was a very minor change, and it was voted unanimously. Second motion was following a recommendation from our attorney advising us not to include the buyer's information on our MLS listings fields in Innovia. Actually, in this, it is actually turned off, so you have to physically and manually turn it back on should you want to. But when Vermont came into our MLS system, they required it. It's against our state law, so it has been turned off. Motion passed unanimously with very little discussion. So the third motion today was in regards to some proactive legislation that here New Hampshire is doing to help protect us. It is to identify on all our social communication a link or a means of identifying who the broker is and where the source comes from. This was done through the working together at your state committees. The legal committee basically saw that this was a problem, discussed it with the public policy, and went through the New Hampshire Real Estate Commission and got a motion and approval to put it before the state for a law. So the law is basically going to be an RSA 331 to hopefully get this passed, again, to help protect us and know where the links are coming from. The state's financial picture is extremely well, looks extremely good. We had our state auditor in today, Mr. Pachansi, and the numbers are very strong. You have very strong assets in here in the state. Membership is still down a little, but it's still early in the year. Some boards are reporting many people coming in as new realtors. So we're very optimistic that we will meet our budget number for this year. The mid-year is coming up for National Association of Realtors in May in Washington, D.C., and we're looking forward to a lot of you attending. We will have a New Hampshire night out. We will have the New Hampshire links. We'll be going to visit our state congressmen and our state senators, so you're encouraged to attend. We're also working quite a bit this year on trying to get our RPAC donations to meet the national minimum requirements. We had a lot of discussion today at the Board of Directors. We've started a new major donor campaign where you can give a $500 to $1,000 donation. We have Gail Athis was here, and Bonnie Gavin, the major donor and chair of RPAC. We have donation cards, a lot of things happening in RPAC, and we're encouraging that if you need any information on it, please give us a call. Give Bob Quinn or myself a call, or Paul at the state. We'll try to answer your questions. It's very important with this year, the downshifting of taxes and expenses from the federal government to the state government to the local communities, which affects us and our real estate taxes. It's very important that we all contribute and work towards creating some stability in our political field. With that said, it was an excellent Board of Directors meeting. We had a lot of input and suggestions from the members and the boards, updates on all our local boards. It was a great meeting, and we're looking very forward to working for you, our members, this year, 2011, and accomplish many things throughout the year. Thank you, and have a great spring.